At the peak of his career, Chadwick Boseman quietly visited children battling cancer at St. Jude's Hospital, offering them hope and strength. Unbeknownst to them, he was simultaneously undergoing chemotherapy for his own battle with stage IV colon cancer. Even those closest to him, such as Denzel Washington, were unaware of his struggle. This story is one of quiet heroism and resilience. When Denzel Washington described Chadwick Boseman as a man among men, it was more than a simple compliment. It was a testament to Chadwick's extraordinary character. Denzel wasn't just speaking as a producer of Chadwick's final film, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, or as a mentor who had supported Chadwick early in his career. His words reflected the awe of witnessing Chadwick's unyielding determination and grace. During the filming of Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Denzel noticed signs of Chadwick's declining health, occasional fatigue, and quiet moments of rest, but Chadwick never let it affect his work. He suffered quietly, Denzel later admitted. He never said a peep about it. He just did his job. What kind of person endures so much and yet remains steadfast? Chadwick's battle with cancer was something he kept hidden from nearly everyone, including Denzel. Even a seasoned veteran like Denzel, who had seen countless performers navigate challenges, couldn't fully grasp the magnitude of what Chadwick was enduring. I wondered if something was wrong, Denzel confessed, but it was nobody's business. Good for him, keeping it to himself. His words carried a tone of awe, as if even he couldn't fathom Chadwick's strength until it was too late. Chadwick's ability to hide his suffering allowed him to channel everything into his craft. Those who worked with him were unaware they were witnessing not just an extraordinary talent, but an incredible act of perseverance. To truly understand the depths of Chadwick's character, we must go back to a pivotal moment in his life, his time at Howard University. As a young man full of ambition, Chadwick discovered his passion for storytelling at Howard, one of the most prestigious historically Black colleges in the country. His dreams extended beyond acting to directing and playwriting. However, his aspirations came with a price. The opportunity to attend a summer program at the British Academy of Dramatic Acting in Oxford, a chance to refine his craft, was financially out of reach. It was a moment that could have stalled his journey. Unbeknownst to Chadwick, his professor, Felicia Rashad, reached out to someone she believed could help Denzel Washington. Denzel quietly stepped in, covering the costs for Chadwick and his classmates to attend the program. Years later, Chadwick publicly acknowledged this act of generosity, saying, "There is no Black Panther without Denzel Washington and his signature humor." Denzel responded, "You owe me money, and I came to collect." Their exchange reflected not just their bond, but also the humility and gratitude that defined it. Denzel's support was more than financial, it was a vote of confidence in Chadwick's potential. That belief became a cornerstone of Chadwick's career, inspiring him to approach his work with purpose and responsibility. When Chadwick publicly thanked Denzel at the American Film Institute's Lifetime Achievement Ceremony, the room fell silent, the weight of his words resonating deeply. This moment exemplified how one act of kindness can create a ripple effect, impacting countless lives. Fast forward to Black Panther, a cultural phenomenon that redefined the superhero genre and shattered stereotypes about African representation in Hollywood. Chadwick's portrayal of T'Challa wasn't just about donning a suit and battling villains, it was about embodying the strength, wisdom, and grace of an African king. Chadwick insisted on speaking with an authentic African accent, even when Marvel executives hesitated. He wanted Wakanda to feel real, rooted in its heritage. For Chadwick, this role was more than a performance, it was a mission to inspire. The film's impact was profound, becoming a global sensation and a source of pride for millions, especially Black audiences who had long awaited such representation. As the world celebrated T'Challa, Chadwick was quietly enduring the physical and emotional toll of his illness. Imagine the demands of portraying a superhero, intense training, grueling stunts, and promotional tours, all while undergoing chemotherapy and surgeries. Yet Chadwick never faltered. He continued to show up not just for his fans, but for his co-stars, the children he visited in hospitals, and the stories he wanted to tell. His silence wasn't about secrecy, it was about focus. He refused to let his illness define him or overshadow his work. Beyond Black Panther, Chadwick brought to life iconic figures such as Jackie Robinson in 42, James Brown in Get On Up, and Thurgood Marshall in Marshall. Each role reflected his commitment to representation and truth. He wasn't just telling stories, he was rewriting the narrative, challenging Hollywood to see Black characters as complex, heroic, and deserving of the spotlight. Chadwick's final days were marked by the same quiet determination that defined his life. When he passed away in August 2020, the world was shocked. Few knew the extent of his illness. Tributes poured in from fans, co-stars, and colleagues, all highlighting his kindness, humility, and dedication. Among them, Denzel's tribute stood out. In a quiet yet profound statement, he said he did all he could do with what he was given, and he left it here for us to enjoy. These words encapsulated Chadwick's extraordinary life, a life lived with purpose, resilience, and grace. Chadwick's final film, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, showcased a performance that was raw, vulnerable, and electric. In his role as Levy, a young and ambitious musician, Chadwick poured everything he had left into his craft. Watching him on screen, it's almost impossible to believe he was battling cancer at the time. Denzel, who produced the film, later described Chadwick's work as miraculous. It was more than acting, it was a testament to his unwavering commitment to his art. As Chadwick's story continues to inspire, one thing becomes clear: he wasn't just a great actor, he was a great man. His life exemplified resilience, humility, and the transformative power of storytelling. His connection with Denzel Washington symbolized the profound impact of mentorship and generosity. Denzel's belief in Chadwick's potential set the stage for a career that would uplift and inspire millions. The bond between Chadwick and Denzel wasn't just a mentor-student relationship, it was a passing of the torch. It's a reminder that greatness is often built on the quiet generosity of others. Denzel's support for Chadwick was more than an act of kindness, it was a catalyst for change, a ripple effect that reshaped Hollywood and inspired countless lives. Chadwick Boseman's greatest role may not have been on screen, but in the way he lived his life. His story is a testament to the power of courage, purpose, and the impact of a single act of kindness. Let's carry forward his legacy. Wakanda forever.